freshly shorn Mellow 7 Gaming. My name is Eric, and we're playing a little Fermi Paradox. We're continuing with our first look, and hopefully my face cam's not going to be in too bad of a place there. We'll see how it goes. I do have a cat off to my immediate right, your immediate left, and a dog for that matter. I don't know, I don't know if we can do this without messing everything up, but there we go. Whoops. Cat and dog. All right, let's see if we can get the camera back to some semblance of where it was before. It took me forever to get it to where I was more or less in the middle. I haven't used it in a while. Let's do something like that. Maybe we'll just move the whole desk. There we go. Okay. I think that looks okay. Let's go ahead and continue on with our Thaw Age system here. We got some options to make here. We can do minus peace and love, which would move us this way. I think we're okay for the moment. We can do it. I'm just going to take one of these. More in the depth of a beloved speaker. I'm going to go up, actually. I'm going to pick a decision out here, because we do still need 4 civilizations is the goal. So if you missed the first episode, this is the Fermi Paradox. And the goal is to get 4 races up into the singularity in the galaxy at the same time. So I guess, well, once you get there, you're there. It's not like it all has to be timed quickly, but that's our goal. We have 2 species right now. We've got the Dolphins here in Sol, and we have our Rama Groves over here as well. And so we've been kind of going back and forth between them. But climate change on Rigel destroys 7. Oh, destroys a major planet. I thought it just said it was going to destroy 7. Let's go over here to the Dog Star. What happened in Cirrus? Form of populous species exterminated by an aggressive predator. Oh, okay. Well, we're trying to get these to ultimately generate more species, and there's good, there's bad. When it comes to this planet, you don't really get a choice of what they are. You just click it, and something happens, for good or for bad. Rama Groves, a new technological age. Well, we kind of saw that was happening fairly quickly. I think the first one was the Cultivation Age for them. So, well, Stone Age to Cultivation Age. These are our walking plants, the Rama Groves here. They've reached the Pollination Age. Advanced metalworking techniques make it possible to maintain large soil fields and create effective weapons to fend off fauna. Most importantly, pollinating insects are now domesticated. That's pretty cool. Sparking a social revolution of directed reproduction. The lovely flower embarrasses me. They make me regret I am not a bee. Little Emily Dickinson. Nice. So let's see what choices that gives us. So we can go for wisdom. It will cost us 30 of our 37 synthesis. It would give us more technology and some more ethical values. Our ethical values are beginning to creep down a little bit. We can go with advancement, which is going to give us a little bit more population, but also give us a little bit more food resource, right? The resource think of as your environment, right? Or we can go power. We can get 10 more. It's going to cost us a little ethical, and it's going to cost us a little peace. Our peace is doing okay. It's closer toward the dove than the skull. Our ethical, it could go a little bit more towards utopia, but it's not terrible. We've only got 37 synthesis, so I think I'm just going to go for a little bit more population. That'll boost us to positive growth, which is not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. More population obviously gives us a better chance to survive if something bad happens, but it also means we're going to eat through our 22,000 surface metal deposits a little quicker as well. So we'll boost both of those at the same time and see how that goes. So we got some more food, but we've also up to 6% growth. I'm going to click a couple of these and see what happens. We got 38 synthesis. We could subtract our technology a little bit. Let's go for a little bit more ethical. We're down a little bit. Let's boost our utopian values a touch. And maybe we'll boost our... I think we're doing okay. I'm just going to take an extra synthesis point there. A Leaf Lord rises to power. All right, let's go ahead and boost out to here. And let's click something over here at Alpha Centauri. Continental drift creates a new landmass. Okay. We're up to 40 synthesis. An evolution event. Where? On Centauri B? Rigel. Sentient life evolved on Rigel 7. All right. A life form on the ice planet of Rigel 7 has started making simple tools, has developed a rudimentary language, but which species will form a Stone Age civilization in the Rigel system? Many were increasingly... Oh, yeah, we've seen this. It gives us the same quote. I wish they had more quotes, because we see the same Douglas Adams quote every time a new species evolves. It'd be nice to have a little bit more than that. All right, so we have a couple of balanced species that cost us a lot, and clearly we can't do that this time because we don't have 50. We've only got 40. So we go standard species, the Kular, aggressive humanoid pig creatures, wandering the ice plains primarily to compete with others of their kin. Or we can go for an unbalanced. This is going to get us 20, but you can see most of the events are going to be negative, so they're going to be hard to get advanced past that. Sentient and resilient plants. We already have plants. They dwell under the ice and trap other organisms for nutrients. That's pretty cool, though. They do look really neat. But let's just go, hey diddle diddle, straight up the middle. Let's just go for a standard species this time. All right. We'll kind of babysit them for a little bit here. We'll get some more synthesis. We'll go for some more population. They've got decent growth. But look at that. Look at our scarcity, right? All right, we got something going on with our dolphins. Let's hop back over here to Sol. Great war threatens Sol. Uh-oh. Invasion of the Horde. Barbarian tribes of the dolphins rally together, forming a huge army of riders. I don't know what they're riding. The tides. They're riding the tides. The momentum of this fearsome horde sparks an age of conquest and bloodshed on Earth. The barbarian nation of the Huns became so great that more than 100 cities were captured, and there were so many murders and bloodlettings that the dead could not be numbered. All right, so our options. Peace doesn't cost us anything. And look, our peace is pretty good, right? Our bar, actually, our bar's at the top. Our potential, 700,000. Potential casualties, 700,000. We've only got 483,000 dolphins. So we probably need to be working, well, yeah. Again, I'm not a fan of how this bar works. Everything else makes sense. This one's kind of reversed from the others, but we talked about that last episode, so we're going to live with it. So if we go regular, so we can go peace. First realms surrender peacefully to the Horde and embrace their leaders as kings. The Horde settles down, abandoning the barbarians. Okay. Next one, regular conflict. So this is going to cost us peace. It's going to cost us ethics. It's going to cost us some surface metal deposits, and it's going to cost us population. Population being the more difficult one there. The rest of these I don't really mind the others, but we can't really afford to lose too much, so I'm just going to take peace this time. It doesn't cost us anything. There's no point in going... I don't know if we go with this. We've got 16% growth. We could take a little bit of a hit to that. I want to see if we take this. It says +0. Do we get anything for those? Because normally if we take those, we would get some synthesis. I'm assuming that all of this is wrapped up, and this is the total we get for choosing that. But I don't know that for sure, because both of these are +0. And clearly this one has no negatives, and this one has a bunch of negatives. Is that a bug? Is that a problem? I don't know. But we're going to choose this just out of the usage of river poisons will wipe out the entire dolphin population. The deployment of countless river poisons destroy... Okay, so I guess we can't do that. So we'll just take this one. I still want to know if we take the negative, if we do get some additional stuff. Let's go to take some peace. We knocked our casualties down. It's still significantly higher than what our dolphins can give us in the first place. Rises to power. Hey, we got some more dolphins. Look at that. Things went pretty well for us that time. Maybe at some point our dolphins will go above our potential casualties. Ethical values. We can afford to do a little bit of that. Religious cult dedicated to the worship of love. Oh, that's just our normal one there, yeah. Let's just keep getting some synthesis. I want to get our dolphins above that. Okay, so we're very close, but we'll take some more peace. That got... Hey! Our dolphins finally have more population than the potential casualty for our next problem. I'm going to leave that one there, and we are going to come back to our Kular tribe. Oh, here, let's click one of these. We'll click a couple of these, and we'll see where we go. Tax the climate. Is this going to be good or bad? Kular chieftain rises to power on Rigel 7. Okay. Rama. We got a development for our Rama. The Rootlands now. Okay, we're no longer the Grove. Enlightenment in Tau Ceti. Well, that sounds good. A dedicated writer is traveling all over Tau Ceti 3 in an attempt to collect the entire history of the Rama in a monumental work. The treatise will give the common Rama a clear picture of far-flung orchards, revealing the common connections between all Rama. The universe is made of stories, not atoms. Can it be both? All right. Look at that. All sorts of ethical values. That might not be bad. Writer visits all the rootlands at Tau Ceti and collects all the views and perspectives of their cultures. This one would cost us 10. It only gives us 1, but it costs us 10. Chronicle's impressive. Yeah, heavily focused on one perspective. Okay. And Dead End, writer gets ambushed by outcasts and the work is lost. So this would get us 15 without any regular negatives. It just wouldn't give us any positives. Let's do this and see what happens. It says +0. I want to know if there's any cost for these 3+. So we're at 46. Doesn't appear to be. Let's go for some science. Okay. Got 119,000. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to go to... We'll take an Alpha Andromedae there. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. So we can still get civilization ones here for our dolphins, right? So dolphins mourn the death of a great light sage. Let's go back to our Kular tribes here. Let's jump in. Negative science. We don't want that. We're almost to the... Let's see if we can get them to the Bronze Age, Copper Age, whatever the next one's going to be. We'll go for some more beast herds. Because we do have, this is, of ours, the by far the most risk of scarcity, right? We'll go ahead and take a question mark. Reduce the, okay, so we hit a little bit of a hit. That's not bad, though. I don't mind knocking our population growth down a little bit. Now we got a development event. Depopulation, okay. Again, it's not terrible. The Kular tend to avoid settlements, instead roam the surface of Rigel 7 alone. They rarely meet others and meet infrequently. Okay. So that's going to knock down our population growth, I'm assuming. We're at 6% now. So prevention cost us 10, but they once again band together. Or we can spend 0. We're going to take 1 hit towards our growth. I think that's probably the way to go, rather than 3 growth. Say, urge to wander alone is overwhelming. I didn't know they gave a species for me, but we'll just go 1. I think, let's see what that knocks us down to. I think either minimal or kind of 0-ish growth is probably about right for where we want to be. Yeah, that'll help our scarcity. And we'll get some more food. And we'll get some more science. And I'm going to get some more food. Look at that, we're doing okay. Slowly. Ooh, dolphins have a new technical age. All right, where are we jumping to with the dolphins? Dolphin Ecclesias, I think is how we pronounce it, because they're very religious, right? They have their goddess of love. The Iron Age. Okay, empires and trading statues rise to the power of the Iron Age. The metalworking dolphins forge tools and develop the skills needed to create simple machinery. While expanding theological discourse can provide them with a sense of purpose and moral compass, organized religion also has the potential to bring about great atrocities. Okay. Except it says we're in the Bronze Age. It says Bronze Age there, Iron Age there. All right. Oh, maybe because we haven't clicked this yet. Okay, so this will get us some growth and some best and some that. I think we're okay at 1.8 million. Although our potential is 1.3, that's a little bit. Let's go wisdom. Let's go some more technology and some more ethics. Oh, it's going to cost us 30. Do I really want to do that? We could go a little less peace and a little less ethics. But we're already fairly high up there. Like 1.3, 1.8 doesn't give us a lot of opportunity. But I don't really want to grow our... You know what? We'll just go down the middle. If in doubt. So our population growth is up a bit. We're going to just want to start knocking that down. But we do have 19,000 years of potential options here. We'll grab a couple synthesis. Okay. We'll grab some technology. I'm not going to grab the population growth. Let's go for a question mark. Reduces dolphin population. I'm okay with that. Actually, I'm fine with that. We'll go for a little bit more peace. Knock down our potential casualties. Conflict between two dolphin kingdoms is said. And just as I was getting ready to flip out to somebody else, the Kular have a new technological age. That was fast. The Excavation Age. Interesting. Because of the ice, so they're digging into the ice, huh? Begin to hollow out great ice caves, burrowing down to the soil where they can cultivate plants and keep permanent stocks of herd animals. Early permanent settlements grow, many changes come, written language, astronomy, philosophy, and crude metalworking all take their first steps. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. That's stuck in your head, I'm sorry. It is stuck in my head now. Alright, so we got 51 synthesis. Now, we could lose a little bit of peace, lose a little bit of ethical. That would knock us down into dystopia. But we're doing okay for harm potential at the moment, so that's not bad. We could gain some more population growth as well as some more scarcity or resources. Or we could go this way. I'm going to go this way. Let's go science. It's not going to cost us anything. Science and ethics. We're going to bump us just over to utopia. And there we go. Excavation Age. Click another couple more. Stable hallways. And something going on with the Rama. Back to our plants. Enlightenment of Thaw Age. Again, sounds good. City is rumored to have sacred powers. Starts drawing spiritualist priests and sages from all corners of Thaw Age. When these holy pilgrims come together, they exchange valuable cultural and spiritual wisdom. Glorious things are spoken of you, O City of God. Okay. All right, so our option. We can get 20 points by just going with the dead end. Start to worship the city itself and not the teachings of the inhabitants. Z, let's conquer the place. Slowly the city loses its appeal. Okay. So that gets 20, which would be nice. We're at 52, which is pretty close to our high, if not the high. Regular development. Okay. Dominant religion claims the holy city for itself, teaching the city's writers absorbed into church doctrine. Okay. Gets us a little bit more ethics. I think we're to the point where we can spend a little bit. That'll still leave us over 40. Holy city becomes a center of spiritual and physical debate. All right, let's go ahead and hit play on that one. Look at that, Utopia. 47%. And we can give it another little boost right there by knocking down our damage, our chance to hurt each other. Now I'm going to come back up here. Let's go back to the solar system. No, I think, let's go here. Freak mutation creates an unusual life form. Okay. Let's go Gleesy, however you want to say it. Glice? I'm not sure. I think I've always heard it Gleesy, but I'm not actually sure if that's correct or not. Let's go back to Tabby Star. We tried to do a lot at Tabby Star, but nothing happened. Ocean-based life form. Okay. Alpha Centauri. Solar flare changes chemical composition. Okay. Back to the Dog Star. 2 major species begin to interbreed. Okay. That means they're not actually species, but they're one species. Fluctuation in the chemistry of Tabby's prime oceans. Well, I guess it's not true. It doesn't say they're interbreeding and having viable offspring. Dolphin Kingdom. So I guess Dolphin Kingdoms, Great War threatens Sol. Dominant empire on Earth overstretched itself, is in danger of collapsing. States form from the old provinces and colonies vie for supremacy against each other. Who would believe that Rome, built by the conquest of the whole world, had collapsed, and that the mother of nations had become also their tomb? Good quote. Well said, even if I had trouble reading it. All right, Total War. Okay, well this one's going to cost us 30 to essentially bypass. New leaders chosen. I tell you, our Dolphins, for considering that we took the happy race that was supposed to have a lot less of these, man, they have not, that's not how it's worked out at all. Regular conflict. Vicious war. 1.2 million casualties, but we can afford that now. We can finally afford that. We're up to 6 million Dolphins. And maybe that's not bad. We're down to, under 10,000 years of food. So total war would get us 3.6 million. Oh. It would knock down our utopia. It would knock down our peace. It would knock down our environment, and it would knock down our population. Cost us about a little more than half our Dolphins. But it would get us 20 points, and we could survive that. You know what? I'm going to go for that. The Dolphins go for all-out war. The Iron Age truly has caused a problem here. I'm going to back up because I don't really want to take one of those. Let's choose something over up at Tabby's star. Let's see if we can get a race going on there. Solar collision generates rare elements. Okay, back to Dog Star. We're up to 70. We can do something pretty cool somewhere. Gleesy. Freak mutation, unusual life form. Okay. Up to Wormwood. Earthquakes open an enormous rift below one of Alferet's. Alferet's? I don't know. Let's go back to Tabby. Come on, we want something. All right, we got some dinosaur fuels there. Oh, okay, Rama, more population. I like that. Establish new resource management. Okay, maybe we'll do a dolphin one. Influential dolphin monarch rises to power on Earth. Something happened with the Kular here. The Republic's development event. All right. Knowledge in Rigel. The Kular have long had a tradition of interpreting patterns in snow and ice to foretell the future. But as their investigations continue, sages realize there are genuine discoveries to be made by analyzing the layers of ice that cover the surface of Rigel. There's chaos in the pattern, but order too. Understand that the path of swirling snow, and you shall understand the path of the world. I like that one. All right, how are we doing? Our choice. Civilization pillar for no cost. Yes, look at that. That's going to boost us into a new age by far. We could spend 10 points. I wonder if this is based on, the choices you've made in the past. So you have a one that maybe costs you, one that gets you points, and then one that's based on what you've done already. I don't know, but we're going to take it, obviously, because that's 3 for nothing. That is going to pretty much get us to the next age. I'm going to take a question mark. Lay down their cold metal axes, abandon the art of war. Nice, that helps that. Let's go here. We don't want negatives to us. We're so close. There we go. New technological age with the Kular Republics. Up to Tech Age 3. Reached the Thaw Age. Oh, okay. Massive areas of ice are melted and kept clear for large, sophisticated settlements. As more ground is exposed, intensive mining can begin, along with the finely crafted tools that come with the advanced metallurgy. Primitive indoor heating is invented, giving birth to a rising luxury class. The gods have granted the blessings of fire and iron. They will be all the more angered if we use their gifts for ill deeds. Don't generally seem to care, to be honest. In my humble opinion. All right. The Thaw Age. So, we can lose a little bit of ethics and a little bit of peace and get 20 points. We can gain a little bit more growth and a little bit more of that. That's probably what we should do because we have 0 growth at the moment, which isn't terrible, but it wouldn't take much to kill 2.3 million Kular. Or we could spend a lot of money for a boost, but I think I'm just gonna go for advancement. Let's get ourselves a little bit of population. I'm gonna bump back up here. Let's see if we can get our fourth group going. We got something going on. New technological age with the Rama. Is this going to boost them up to the 5th age? The float age. Okay. Let's see which one this one is. Generating floating islands of ocean flora allow the Rama to reach all corners of Thaw Ceti 3. These living rafts provide nutrients and stability for long voyages. The largest serving almost as floating cities. The new age of exploration has begun. Legends tell of a time when we crossed the great oceans of our birth planet on a bed of softest algae. I take comfort when I imagine such a thing, dreaming of the gentle swaying as the warm sun fills me with life. I like that. Okay, what do we got going on? So yeah, it's going to boost us to the next level there. Again, we can spend 20. We can get some more population growth and we got 998,000 years. I'm going to go for technology and ethics. We're really working on that utopia with these guys. The exploration of lands across the ocean allows distant Rama to personally connect. They realize that the same warm sun feeds every individual in Thaw Ceti. I like that. All right, so we're up to there. Now, if we go up, we should see that you have little stars here. And I'm assuming we need to get to the 3rd star to get to the singularity. So our dolphins are lagging behind, despite, I think, being our first one. So we might want to babysit them a little bit more. The Kular are catching up to the Rama. We still do need a 4th civilization, though, which we have not got. Let's stay here at Tabby's. Okay. Haven't got anything yet. We got 2 here at Kular. New technology allows the Kular to multiply. Okay, large cities, interesting. Something at Sirius. Animal species show signs of higher cognition. Maybe we're getting there. Back to Tabby's. Volcanic brings forth a new island from the oceans of Tabby Prime. Alpha Centauri. Okay. Oceans start to change, lead to water change color. Interesting. Dolphin Kingdoms. Good. I was just beginning to think we need to jump over there. Power Insult. We got to maybe babysit them a little bit. Crossbow Mastery. Handheld ranged weapons capable of penetrating heavy armor. Crossbow weapons are, harpoon guns, right? Allow unskilled soldiers to wield powerful ranged weapons without the dedicated training for additional archery. Okay. I don't know what that additional archery would be underwater, so we'll just go for it. I think I'm going to spend the money. Ooh. No, I'm going to go here. We're going to do that, but we are going to start to babysit them a little bit more. Let's get some more resource. Our population growth is okay, so I'm just going to take a point here. Okay, yeah. Kind of wait for stuff to go. We'll go for a point here. Now, I don't know if these things just get chosen without us randomly, or not. More population, more ethics, more peace. Let's go peace. We're a little bit high there. I mean, we're just over utopia, but we're way up there. Yeah. Whoops. Let's see if we can just click that one. Okay, a little more ethics. A little bit more resource. A resource, we're almost up to 4 with them. A little more resource. Scarcity was becoming an issue, right? We probably need to knock our population growth down a little bit. Uh-oh, something's happened with the Kular. A development event back to the ice sheets of Rigel. Extinction, that doesn't sound good. A change in solar fluctuations caused a heat wave with catastrophic consequences on the ice planet. Rapid snowmelt causes the cataclysmic storms breaking cities apart and threatening a giant flood that could drown the budding Kular civilization. The deluge. A punishment inflicted on the human race by an all-knowing God who, through not having foreseen the wickedness of men... Wait, he's all-knowing. How could he have not foreseen it? Repented of having made them and drowned them once and for all to make them better. An act which, as we all know, was accompanied by the greatest success. I don't know that it... I mean, it was a success of just saying to kill people, but I'm not sure it solved our wickedness of men. There's a few conflicts in that sentence there. All right, so we can go with complete extinction, get our 40 points back. We could go here. Minimal survivors. We do have a fair amount of growth. We would lose 3.8. That would leave us 200,000. It would make us more peaceful, but it would cost us some technology. We will spend the 20 points for close call. Heat wave is detected. Reset on the coldest, highest points of Rigel. Grab one of those. Population's okay. I'm going to bump up. We'll leave that choice for the computer to make. Let's see if we can... yeah. More dinosaur fuel. Slowly changes the planet's atmospheric composition. Okay. Oh, all our choices are for our existing civilizations. Let's go for the Dolphins. Mourn the death of a beloved monarch. Oh well. Dogstar. Animal species in Dogstar forms complex social structures. Okay, are we getting close? Back to Tabbies. Oh, formally. Okay. Aggressive predator. Back to our Dolphins. New technological age. There we go. Dolphins reached the nautical age. Do we think this is the opposite? That they're now learning how to transport themselves on land instead of on the water? Vessels capable of exploring the farthest corners. Yeah, exactly. The flourishing traffic of goods and ideas advances the fields of navigation, chemistry, and engineering. To safeguard the accumulated knowledge of dolphin civilization, emerging universities begin to house the collections of printed books. We found another land, found another sea on the far side of the land. A place to breed and feed on helpless creatures. It is truly a paradise. I changed it, right? All right, so we can go here. We can spend 30 for some wisdom and some technology. We can go here for some population growth, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll just rough pirates sail the sea regions of Earth. The Dolphins craft new weapons to conquer, plunder, and wage war upon each other. Matey. All right, so that would cost us some ethics and some war. Our war is already really, really high. I think we go here. I don't really want the extra population, but I also don't want to spend more than half of my synthesis. Journey to the farthest reaches of Earth. Yep. We'll just grab some more nautical age technology. Uh-oh, something at the Rama Root Collective is a development event. Good? Bad? Growth in Thaw City. Okay. A healing ooze. Academics discover a unique fungal mud slurry that has healing properties. The practice of medicine is revolutionized overnight as child mortality plummets and once fatal infections can now be easily vanquished. Nature makes penicillin. I just found it. Okay. Our choice. We can spend 40 on huge population growth, which I don't need. We can do regular development. Again, I think we're okay at 6% population. I'm going to go dead end and get 20 points. Quack academics begin selling fake healing mud to the gullible Rama. The secret of the authentic recipe is soon lost. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Got 72 synthesis now. Okay, goes extinct. Darn it. Rare elements. Okay. Oh, I should have gone... I didn't see it till I'd already clicked. Damn it. Darn it all to heck. Wormwood. Okay. Cosmic dust. Anything at Vex? Function? No. No. Nothing there. Let's give Vex another try. Ice Age drastically alters the climate. Alright, we're 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Does that mean we're on our 5th because we started with 0? Yeah, these two are on 5, I guess, and that one's on 4. Alright, how about Wormwood? We're up to almost 80. Let's do one more. Nope, I guess we're going right to Kular. New technological age. They're jumping up as well. We got everybody more or less at the same age anyway. The Flow Age. All right, Kular. Does that mean they all have progressive insurance now? The Kular learn how to break off great ice flows from the mainland, causing them to transport large numbers of oceans across the oceans of Rigel 7. Meanwhile, science leaps forward, and the first rationalists proposing bold new explanations for the world that do not rely on religion. You never really know your friends from your enemies until the ice breaks. Fair enough. All right, we can get some more. Lose a little bit of ethics, lose a little bit of peace. We could afford that. We could get a little bit more population growth. We've got 18.6 thousand. I'm going to spend the 10. A little bit more technology, a little bit more ethics. I think 10 is a reasonable expense for us. Yeah. Dolphin territories, developmental event. Back to the Dolphins. All right, reduction. I don't know if that's good. Telegraphic network spanning the entirety of Earth is invented. Oh, okay. The ease of communication makes it less necessary for Dolphins to travel. I heard that the road store capital are completely overgrown since everybody is using telegraphic service nowadays instead of travel. All right. We can get a lot of environment for 0 cost. Due to the nifty telegraphic network, Dolphins stop traveling altogether and stay in their capitals. Okay. Some corners of Earth the telegraphic network cannot reach. These areas stay part of the smaller network of harbors. Or a telegraphic system rolled out and maintained by the territories who use it to manipulate messages and deceive the Dolphins. Oh, that's our own media. Okay, we're going to go for this. Look at that. Big boost. Nice. Go for a little bit more peace. Knock that back down. We're down to almost killing only half our population again. Maybe a little bit more ethics. Knock our utopian ideals up a little bit. Beautiful poems. All right, we still need a 4th civilization. Alpha. I should have gone Tabby. Damn it. New technological age. All right. What's going on with the Rama here? The industrial age. Who's that dude? He's got a big cigar. Is that the lighter? Or is that like a phone? So many questions. The Rama started to study electricity, steam power, machine manufacturing in the industrial age. Harnessing the power of radio waves might allow them to send signals into outer space, but this civilization could accidentally eradicate itself as weapons development thrusts forth. Interference with the planet poses a serious threat to the ecosystem that has sustained Ramati throughout the ages. Modern bourgeois society, with its relationships of production, of exchange, and of property, a society that has conjured up gigantic means of production and exchange is like the sorcerer, who is no longer able to control the powers of the netherworlds, whom he has called up by his spells. Karl Marx. I wonder, is the Mickey Mouse cartoon, The Apprentice, is that what it's called? The Apprentice Wizard, whatever. Do you think that's what this is? Do you think he was doing specifically a Karl Marx, a leftist thing? Because I kind of think of Disney as being a little bit more conservative, a little bit more right-wing. But clearly, there seems to be a pretty strong correlation between that Karl Marx quote and the Mickey Mouse cartoon. I don't know. But I think I would argue right now that this influenced that. Let's go ahead and make our choice, and then we'll end this episode. I think we're sitting about 35 minutes again. So we can go wisdom for -60. We can go advancement for 0, or we can go a little bit under on ethical, a little bit under on that, and get 20. Rama focused their efforts on designing tanks, bomber planes, and simple automatic weapons for increased leverage against their enemies. You know what? I think we can afford those 2 hits. I'm going to do that and get some more points, because clearly we've got some populations that are not doing as well as these guys. We've got moderate growth, we've got great resource, we've got reasonable peace versus war, our utopian ethics are good. I think we can take the hit on these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take the hit here, get the 20 points, and we will call this episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the Fermi Paradox. It's in early development. I got it on Steam. I don't know if you can find it elsewhere, to be honest. I didn't look. It's on Steam. Feel free. If you are a huge Epic fan, and to be fair, I do prefer Epic over Steam, you could check there, but I don't know for sure. This came to light, I think, because of the indie kind of festival going on right now on Steam as it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy it. We'll be back. We're going to play this a little bit longer. Not quite sure how long, till I get bored, probably. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.